Speaker recognizes Representative Pohutsky.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise today as a broken-hearted alum of Michigan State University. I also rise as one more person who sat waiting by their phone Monday night to hear that someone they care about was safe. A member of my team was on campus and under lockdown for 4 hours, waiting for word from law enforcement that she was safe to leave. At one point, it had been about an hour since I'd heard from her, and as I was about to text her for an update, I remembered what a friend of mine had said when I was in a lockdown several years ago. She told me that she had sat by her phone, agonizing over whether or not to text to ask if I was okay, but afraid that any light or sound or vibration from my phone might put me in danger. So sitting there on Monday at my dining room table on the other side of this equation, I became instantly furious. I was and am furious that we have generations of people that have to know these things. I'm furious that we have 3 families that will never see their loved one again, and 5 more who are hoping and praying that their loved one will pull through. I'm furious that this is my 5th year in office, and after countless mass shootings, we are just now in a position to move legislation to prevent these tragedies. I'm furious that not even 2 days after one of the most traumatic events these young people will hopefully ever have to endure, some of them unbelievably for the 2nd time in their lives, they had to come here to demand change. And I'm sorry to them because I know how hard that is and how scared they are to be here while they are still processing what they've been through. So while this is a resolution to honor the memory of the victims of Monday's shooting, we're also here to honor the memory of all of the things we lost that night. The Spartan community lost a feeling of community and home. The people who survived that night have lost a part of themselves that they may never get back. They lost a sense of safety, and they lost faith in us here in this body, because this has happened yet again. As I said, I have unfortunately lost count of how many of these senseless and violent acts I have served through. Each time I've felt a sinking and hopeless feeling, knowing that we are here and we have the tools to prevent these acts, but we have chosen time and time again not to use them. And before anyone dismisses what I'm saying as an inappropriate political statement, I urge my colleagues who did not attend the event this afternoon on the Capitol steps to talk to the MSU survivors surrounding us in the gallery and ask them what they want in this moment. They don't want our condolences. They do not want our thoughts and prayers. They want us to take action. And for the first time since I took office, we're able to do that, and we will. And I am sorry, I am so profoundly sorry that the action wasn't taken after the last mass shooting, or the one before that, or the one before that. I'm sorry to the families for whom this action comes too late. I'm sorry to the Spartans who are here today, who will have to live with the effects of the trauma they've endured for the rest of their lives, and for whom this action comes too late. But I hope that they know that they are heard, and the immense amount of bravery that they are showing here today, and that the memory of those we lost will not be in vain. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.